Well, the donut adventure continues. We're at Donut King in Pleasant Hill, California, and we're going to stuff our faces with some great donuts. And you're coming along. So, welcome to Pleasant Hill, California. This is Donut King. We're here. This is very close to my house in Contra, Costa County in Northern California near San Francisco. We're just about to walk into Donut King. As you can see, it's more than just a donut place. They obviously have smoothies, as the sign says. They're open, as the sign says, and we're going to go inside and kind of stuff our faces a little bit. We've got some breakfast sandwiches, which we will absolutely pass on and go right for the heart of the matter, which is the donuts. You can see maple bars, you can see French donuts, you can see chocolate, you can see glaze, you can see whatever. There's a ton of donuts. There was no way to order them all. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon. That way you can be advised every time we drop a new episode of Brews and News Coffee Reviews. Okay, so back to the donuts. Well, you can see they have some coffee as well. They've got, as I said, the breakfast sandwiches. A ton of like egg and cheese sandwiches and that kind of stuff, as the sign says, juices. They even have like a prepared fruit cup kind of thing in a to-go box. They've got espresso, cappuccino, coffee, breakfast burritos. And you can even see, if you look hard in the back, that's where they're making the donuts in the kitchen. Those are some fresh ones coming right now. And those are the flavors of the different donuts. I believe there's 5 different flavors, including decaf. French roast, you got hazelnut, you've got French vanilla, and hot water, of course. And then we kind of headed out. It's very convenient, by the way, if you live in the Walnut Creek or Pleasant Hill area. It's right off of Contra Costa Boulevard near the Ace Hardware. I'm dropping in the map right now so you can get a good look. And I have to say, the prices are very, very reasonable. I mean, you're going to see the check right now. I think we had 7 donuts and a coffee for $17. Not bad at all. Really, really good. So let's check it out. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Brews and News Coffee Reviews. I'm your host, George Bachara. As you can see, I've got some company today. Well, I have 2 pieces of company. Herc Pardee, the donut coach, my father-in-law, is with us. He's going to do a little side-by-side tasting. And then we have the 2 dogs are here on the floor. They might come in from time to time. Herc, tell them about what you got over there.
Well, we got, in honor of my daughter, the Oakland A's, I'm drinking my berry juice to commemorate the A's and the 55 years they've been here.
And I brought the Yankees cup because I'm just an ass.
Well, because this is your minor league program.
That's right. The A's are my minor league. I finally got someone to admit that. That is awesome. Okay. That's Megan in the background, by the way. She will be acting as the peanut gallery. And then we've got our box of donuts here from King's Donut.
Donut King,
excuse me, on Contra Costa Boulevard. I'll drop a little map in there and the links in the description box. So go down in the description box and check out the links. That way you can find the place. You've already probably seen some of the donuts, but this is them kind of live and in living color as we're about to knock into them. There we are. Okay.
Very nice.
So we're going to sample these donuts. We're going to cut into them. Herc's favorite, the maple bar. I'm just going to have a little piece of, and then we're going to let him take that home. You want to start with that one?
I do.
Okay.
Also known as a Long John back in the day.
Well, Herc brought some knowledge. I just bring a big mouth. But Herc brought some knowledge, so maybe split one of those. All right, cheers.
Cheers, George. To a good day out. This was outstanding. Very close to King's Donuts in Concord. Very close, if not as good. They're good.
Less maple, more butter, huh?
Oh, my God.
Does that sound about right?
The maple's outstanding as I'm chomping away.
I feel like the other donut had more of a maple prominence and less buttery.
That's true.
This is actually the reverse.
The Donut King, #1 place in Pleasant Hill. And right up there with King's Donuts in Concord. Oh, they're good.
So Donut King, 31 years under the same ownership, right?
Right. We met her.
Yeah, we met the young lady that runs it. Her and her husband. Her husband makes the donuts in the back. I took a little picture. Hopefully it came out well. I'll cut it in so you can see kind of his hand working around back there among the fresh donuts. But yeah.
Her name was Jenda?
I think it was Jenda, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm really bad with names. So Jenda, if I got the name wrong, either call yourself Jenda now or, I'm sorry, and I'll figure it out later. What do you want to try next? Do you want to try this
Yes.
crumb one so we can
I'm
give
sure
Megan
my
one?
daughter, your wife, my daughter would
Okay.
like.
All right, so that's the crumb donut right there
On a glaze.
on a glaze. Okay.
Oh, somebody's. Oh, there's
Yeah,
my
there's
little. Oh,
dogs around our feet because they sense food, and they're not well trained, as we know.
the pups. George,
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Megan.
So the majority of the donut went to Megan because this is her pick.
My favorite.
I can't believe I've avoided donuts for so many years, and now I'm doing a series.
I think it's great.
I'm eating donuts like a fat
Hey,
piece of garbage.
you might have to delete that.
Oh no. No. That goes in. All the fat shaming stays in. All right, Megan, I know you're kind of off camera, but what do you think of these? I mean, since this is your jam here.
Really good. I wish there was a little more crumb, but the actual glazed donut, I'm sure, is delicious because this is on a glazed donut. It's very soft.
I think the
Like
smaller one had more crumb on it,
It
wasn't
did.
it?
It was,
Yeah.
well, that might have been a crumb on an old fashioned or a cake donut.
But this is very delicious.
Okay.
I like the sponginess.
Okay, good. All right, what's your pleasure here?
Now it's your call.
My call. All right. Well, I know you're a blueberry guy, so am I. So we're gonna go with this blueberry, which looks like a glaze donut. To be
Here we
honest,
go. Let's see.
it's not heavily blueberry. Like there's blueberries in there, but I don't think it's like crazy. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I get the big one.
You get the big one.
Okay.
This one is for down the road.
Oh, that's. I feel like down the road sitting across from us.
Boy, you taste the blueberries here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, it doesn't look like there's many in there, but you can taste them.
It must be a blueberry
Oh, the batter.
in the batter. Either they macerate or juice the blueberries,
Yeah.
and then mix it in with the batter because.
So it's blueberry.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of whole big pieces of blueberry.
Right. Oh, but you do see the little pinkish purple color. So yeah, there's definitely probably blueberry in there.
You want a piece of this?
Not right now, but
Okay.
Whoa. They're real good. These donuts are outstanding.
Yeah, I think it's more balanced because, I mean, you know, when you have a blueberry muffin and you get a whole piece of blueberry,
yeah.
it's delicious. I love that, but it overtakes anything else you're eating because the whole blueberry explodes in your mouth.
To the A's.
You know, I shouldn't laugh because in about 2027, when they have a couple of years in the new stadium in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
they're going to be formidable and then I'm going to be in trouble.
And then you're
But for
gonna
right
be
now, I'm
there.
going to enjoy
You'll be
it.
in the stands.
I will be in the
No,
stands.
we'll be there.
With my Yankee shirt on.
Oh,
Like we
You're
did.
like, which one's mine?
boo.
Which one's my next player?
That could happen.
Ugh.
All right, Herc, you're up next. What's your pleasure here?
Well, I think we've got to go. We've got to try that one. That is your. That's
the maple, whatever. that-
buttermilk.
Yeah, maple buttermilk.
Oh Lord, look at
That's
that
a
bad
big
boy.
one.
This is a new one for me.
Oh wait, let me show you.
This is a new one.
That's like a interesting shape too.
Yeah,
Are they all kind of like that?
Yeah, they had plain chocolate and is that maple?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the maple. I took
Oh,
the
so
maple
they're
because I didn't want to
different.
have all chocolate, but
Frosting.
Because George asked right away, what is that?
yeah, because I saw it at King's also,
Right.
but we didn't order it, so wow, it's nice as hell.
It's really nice. That almost looks like a piece of cake.
Thank you, sir.
God, this tastes. It's a cake.
It tastes cakey.
Cakey.
This is not an insult, but it kind of reminds me, consistency-wise, of like an Entenmann's coffee cake, the middle.
Oh.
If you're enjoying this episode, if you just like donuts, leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, share it with other people that are donut fiends. By the way, while we have a little break in the donut thing, I did order coffee. I couldn't wait because we had a couple other things to do. So I drank it. Very good.
Coffee was good.
You know, again, solid donut shop kind of coffee. They have a bunch of different flavors in this particular location. So they have hazelnut, vanilla. I took a shot of that. I'll cut that in for you so you can get a look at all the different flavors. They have an espresso machine there. They do like lattes, flavored lattes. Now, I don't know how good that is. I wasn't about to try it because we have our own espresso machine here because I'm bougie. I mean, I'll just take that. Right
Bourgeois.
now. Yep. But
They
yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
lot of breakfast items.
and
too.
they have breakfast items. They have breakfast burritos. They have all kinds of other stuff. They have smoothies. They have fruit cups.
They do.
They have all kinds of
Healthy
stuff.
food.
Yeah,
Fruit.
healthy stuff, which doesn't belong in a donut store if you ask me, but that's fine.
She laughed. 'Cause I said, we're not going to touch that.
Alright, well, what's next?
Wait, what do you think of this? Do you like it? And would you order it?
That would not be a top 5. You know,
You've never been, though, a cake donut.
not a cake donut. Not, no,
You
you're
like
right.
the old-fashioned,
Raised
yep, spongy.
donut.
Now, I am not a donut person, and I would order that again. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we're going
Ugh,
old-fashioned French donut right
oh,
there.
good French donut. Now, this is the opposite of what you just had. This should be really soft.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Now, Meg, I'm going to cut a little shot for you.
Yes, please.
Okay.
We've got another hometown favorite here, obviously.
Oh, no, Megan's, this might be a runner-up.
Oh, let her have the big piece then.
Thank you. No, it's okay.
George, you have the...
Thank you. I want the little piece.
This is a
That's
outstanding
a good milk
donut.
chocolate.
This is more donut-y,
Yep.
for sure.
It's a light milk chocolate kind of taste
This is
to
a, it's a French pastry.
Yeah.
I mean, it is that good.
It is really good.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really good one. Absolutely. All right.
Well,
Your turn.
we're down to the
Last two.
number 1 donut
Nope.
over years
Show it before you send it.
is the glaze.
Oh, good old
The glaze, the good old glaze.
Okay.
The glaze for years has been like the number 1 donut, obviously, and most people grew up on a glazed donut. On the other hand, the maple bar, research-wise, started in California in the early 70s. So the maple bar came later than your glazed donut, your plain, your sugar.
Where was the glazed donut?
Well, that's a good question because I Googled most of this. And they didn't say specifically where. A lot of donut shops in Southern California claim they were the first to have maple.
Oh, so there's some controversy.
There is. And a little further investigation on our next journey.
Well, if there's anyone
We'll
that's
know
going to
that.
dig into this donut question, I feel like it's going to be the donut coach.
Well, I'm going to dig into it the way I'm digging into these donuts.
Okay, fair enough.
And actually, I trained to do this segment.
You sure did. Yeah, he did his workout before, so he'd have room to have all these donuts. I did too, but so that I wouldn't feel too shameful as I do.
You can't feel shameful with donuts.
Kirk, but there's no shame in your game. I have shame all over.
Never
the
has
place.
been. And a little shout out to my sister Kathy, who brought up the last segment was King's Donuts, and I had forgotten this, but she reminded us on the comments that she actually worked there when she was in high school.
That's right. I did read
For
that
one
comment.
day.
That's right. Oh, just one day?
And King's of Concord actually was Honeydew Donuts. And now we're talking about the mid 70s or early 70s, but they also served breakfast. Kathy worked one day, and they had her washing all the dishes, everything in back. She quit. Great story.
But honestly, she took that skill. She's like crazy with
She's
the.
really good at doing
She's really good at doing dishes.
Yeah.
That is not an insult. That's actually
No.
a really huge compliment. Oh, she never got her money?
No, she quit, never went back and got
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy.
a check. That is.
Yeah, get your money. Especially, excuse me. Especially if you're washing dishes. I mean, that's not an easy
Great
life.
story.
Yeah, that's really good. Well, I guess it inspired her to not do that kind of work.
That's true.
She became a nurse, so yeah. All right, final donut. This is the chocolate devil's food donut with. I did the rainbow sprinkles, even though I hate rainbow sprinkles, because I wanted you to see the sprinkles. What I do for this channel, what I do for you folks out there in TV land. Sprinkles, chocolate glaze. Herc, cut away.
Meg, you want a piece?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's tough to be here, even off camera, and not want a piece of donut. I mean, let's be
The
honest.
smell is.
Well,
What
I'm
would
gonna-
you do if it was staring you?
I'm going to get this link and send it out to family and friends, and everybody has donut stories.
Leave your donut stories if you have any in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer. And if you have a favorite donut shop, especially in the Northern California area that you'd like to see reviewed, put it in the comments section. Leave a link if you got it, and I'll try and get out there as soon as I can with the donut coach.
Ooh, this is yummy.
It's good.
Different though. Definitely tastes like a double sweet cake.
Different.
So if you're a devil's food cake person, I would recommend this.
I like this.
Yeah, it's definitely devil food.
Yeah.
Again, as a non-donut, official
You're-
donut
yeah.
person, this is more up my alley, although I would never complain about anything that's in this box.
Right.
But like when I think of donut, I think of something like this.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was like this when she lived with you as a kid, but she rats me out every time.
She notices everything.
Yeah, it's one thing to notice, another thing to rat you out on live TV.
That's the way little girls were. They're tattletales.
All right, Herc, give us the final word on that maple.
I'll tell you what, this is a top 10 maple bar. I mean, it's outstanding. You're talking about a guy that's probably had donuts at 50, 60, 70 establishments.
This is true.
And pretty much always a maple bar, too, right?
Always.
Yep.
So there you go. That's the A's, that's the Yankees, that's Coach Pardee, that's the Donut Rookie. Brews and News Coffee Reviews. Watch the next video that's around here somewhere. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
Have a good one.